You know, I really didn't want to do this. I had been thinking about doing a video about this because after his departure, I got to thinking about how CJ Gardner-Johnson was a fraud with the Detroit Lions. It's 100%. Now, I'm not going to recant anything that I said about bringing that type of swag or having somebody like that on the team. And we did get a small sample size. But what I understand now is that he was a fraud. He was never, ever built or meant to be a Detroit Lion. Now, we talk about wanting to be, not everybody can play for the Detroit Lions. I'm going to tell you what CJ Gardner-Johnson, what I think he was. He came here a pretender. He pretended to be about that life, right? About what kind of life it would be like to be a Detroit Lion. He was the absolute epitome of not everyone can be a Detroit Lion. Well, he definitely shouldn't have been a Detroit Lion. So one thing I know about Twitter is, and this is a saying, what happens on the internet stays on the internet. There's literally a digital footprint of everything you do on the internet. But in the realm of Twitter, specifically Lions Twitter, people got long memories. I even find tweets of myself and memes and all this other stuff of myself on Twitter from tweets I made months and months ago. But what happens on Twitter can never be forgotten. And if you put something on Twitter, you better be careful because fans will not let you forget. But CJ Gardner-Johnson, this guy, tweeted in a since deleted tweet from 7:59 this morning. I'm surprised you up that early, bruh. Says Lions fans quick to turn, but I'm a hush. Meaning, I don't know the context of this, but as you can see down here, this post has been deleted. Now, what happens with Twitter is for a limited time after you delete a tweet, it is still available to be viewed. It is still, you can't respond to it, but it'll be still viewable. But then after a while after that, it'll disappear completely and it'll say the author deleted this tweet. So he's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Then what he does is he takes a screenshot of his second tweet, that he put, and he put it on Instagram. And here's what he said. I guess he's going back and forth with some people in Detroit. Says city legend though. Definitely can ask any East Side or West Side resident. So quit playing on my name, fans. Now, what is that referring to? He said, let me set the record straight. Only me and J-Mo had the streets of Detroit behind us. All them other guys on the team was scared to go outside to kick it with the city. Now, if I'm one of his former teammates, I'm going to be like, the first thing I'm going to do and call him up and be like, bruh, like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? So he's saying, from what I understand, that nobody outside of him and Jameson Williams was in the streets, would chop it up with the people. Now, I know that we've seen Jameson Williams. That brother is probably places that he really shouldn't be. Coney Island's in the hood, all that stuff. J-Mo is about that life. CJ Gardner-Johnson, I can't really say I saw him at the local Coney Island. But to say that the other teammates were too scared to go kick it with the city, if I'm his former teammate, I'm like, what you trying to say, big dog? What you trying to say? But I think it's funny how quickly the players, he talking about we turn, this dude turn, man. They will immediately start posting about their new team like they weren't just on another team. So CJ Gardner-Johnson, as much as I wanted to believe, and I think the injection of what he brought to the team, those first two games, specifically the ski mask and all that stuff, it was something we hadn't seen before, and we ate it up, right? But overall, dude was a fraud. He was a fraud when it came to the city of Detroit, and on top of that, he got injured and couldn't do anything. Now, I'm not going to take away anything from him working his way to get back, but, you know, I'll tell you like this. I only want people who want to be here. Don't come on some gimmick. CJ Gardner-Johnson, you know what CJ Gimmick Johnson. That's his new name. He was a gimmick. That's what he was for the city of Detroit, a gimmick. He probably, real talk, maybe was working for Amazon behind the scenes. I mean, obviously I'm joking here, but maybe he had a little partnership with Amazon. Maybe his new rap album is going to be called the Blue Ski Mask Bandit. I don't know. Put CJ Gardner's Johnson, CJ Gimmicks Johnson. Put his album name in the comments below. Give him an album name, because maybe all of this was to push the music career. I don't know. I don't know, man. CJ Gardner Johnson, Shaq. I gotta roll with Shaq. I'm going with Shaq, bro. So anyway, let me know in the comments below. You know, I'm in a good mood today. I really didn't want to. That's probably why I didn't go that hard, man. I'm in a good mood today. The clips is coming. You know what I'm saying? It's feel good. Been working out, been doing some cardio. I feel good, man. I don't got time for some dude, some gimmick that used to play for my team, talking junk about my team and my city and my fans. Look, we'll see you in the playoffs, big dog. That's how we gonna do that. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Try to keep it respectful, because I know once a player start yapping his mouth. Do you know what I love is that we can all be going at each other. I mean, we're fighting in the comment section. You guys are fighting me. I'm fighting you. And we're just excited. We are going at it over our opinion. But we will combine like Captain Planet and the Planeteers. If somebody else outside this city is talking about this city and this team, we gon' by our powers combined. Detroit Lions fans unite. I'm gonna put that in your head. Captain Planet, he's our hero. That is what we are going to be. So I don't know who CJ Gardner Johnson. Who? CJ Gimmick Johnson. That's his new name. Comment below. CJ Gimmick Johnson's new album. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself. This channel is brought to you by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you and each other. And as always, go Lions.